My name is Harry Bernick, and I'm your new fire chief for the municipality of Bayham. Every year, the first week of October is Fire Prevention Week. This is when our firefighters like to come to your school and remind you on how to be safe. This year, like everything else, is a little challenging, and we've had to come up with a new way. So what we're going to do this year is come to you via this video. This year's fire safety theme is kitchen safety. So we're going to give you 3 or 4 short little clips on reminding you how to stay safe in the kitchen. Our firefighters are always wanting to help. They're always wanting to be there for you, and this is the best way we can do it right now. Stay safe, and thank you.
Hi, I'm firefighter Chris Martin, and today we are going to talk about kitchen fires. First thing is, if there is a kitchen fire, can I actually safely put that fire out, or should I leave the premises and call 911? The second thing we have to do is make sure that we have the proper extinguisher for the job and it is fully charged. We go by the pass method. And the pass method is we pull the pin, we aim the fire extinguisher at the base of the fire, we squeeze the handle, and we sweep back and forth until the fire is fully extinguished. As we approach a fire inside the kitchen, we want to make sure that we stay out of the smoke because it could be toxic. After the fire is extinguished, we close the oven and we back away from the fire. We never turn our back on a fire because bad things could happen.
Hi, my name's Josh with the Bayham Fire and Emergency Services, and we'll talk today about a few points about kitchen safety. When cooking in and around the stove area, we want to make sure that our dials are turned to the proper positioning while cooking and turned off while we're left the area of cooking, that they're not left unattended for a potential fire hazard. We want to make sure that our stove door is properly closed while cooking and not left open so it could create a stepping stool for small ones or ones trying to gain access to the upper cupboards or microwave area. As well, we want to make sure that our pots and pans are turned inward and that the handles aren't sticking out, that any small children can grab and have hot items topple over on themselves. We want to make sure that as well we have very little clutter and debris while cooking on the stove, that there's no electrical cords or any other items that can cause fire potential hazard. We want to make sure as well that we have a lid close on hand, that in the event of a small oil fire or cooking fire, that we can suffocate this by using the lid. In and around the stove area, we want to make sure that it is clear of the debris and clutter, and make sure that any electrical cords that are plugged in for other appliances, that they're in proper circuit and not overloaded on a system that could cause an electrical fire. As well as our toaster, when not in use, the best toaster is an unplugged toaster. We want to keep all items and appliances safe to eliminate the hazard of any fires or any other events.
Hello, I am District Chief Millard with the Bayham Fire and Emergency Services. I'd like to talk to you a little bit today about smoke alarms. Smoke alarm you'll find on the ceiling or on the wall high up, not within 1 foot of the ceiling. Smoke alarm save lives. Remember that and always trust it. Your smoke alarm will go off and sound like that. If your smoke alarm sounds, get out of the house. Don't ever go back in. If there's smoke, crawl low under the smoke. Don't try to wade through the smoke. It's a lot cooler on the floor and a lot clearer to see. When you're headed out of the house, due to your plan, that everybody must make an emergency escape plan with 2 ways out, and have a meeting place outside. big tree on the corner, the front yard, far enough away from the house that you're out of danger, but not across any roadways. Okay? When the smoke alarm sounds in the night, you will hear it go off. When you go out, wake up the rest of the family by hollering. Don't go to the rooms, just head out of the house. And what do you yell? Chocolate! No, if you yell chocolate, your father will wake up, or your mother, and say, go back to sleep, you're dreaming. If you yell, fire! Everybody gets alarmed when somebody yells fire. Everybody gets up, everybody is alert. Then proceed out of the house, go to your meeting place, and don't ever go back in the house. This smoke alarm has saved many lives. You have to trust it. You have to change the batteries twice a year when you change your clocks. Every 10 years you have to replace it. Read the manufacturer's directions. Okay? It will tell you when to replace it. Remind mom and dad to test it every week. Every time you go to Grandpa and Grandma's, have them test their smoke detector. Smoke alarm, rather. Because people forget. It just hangs on the ceiling, doesn't make any noise unless there's a problem. If there's no problem, we tend to forget. So please, have your parents and your grandparents test their smoke detector often. Thank you very much for listening to our video and watching. Oh, who's coming now? Ooh, there's Sparky. I think everybody knows Sparky. Yes, Sparky, I'm sorry. And don't forget to self-distance. If you can't self-distance, don't forget to wear your mask. Hopefully they'll find a vaccine before long and we won't have to do this anymore. But until now, goodbye, have a safe year, and thank you very much.